What is going on, everybody? Brick Builder here, and welcome to a brand new iCraft SMP video. Today we're going to be doing two things, which is a Let's Talk, where we're going to be discussing Fortnite, its impact, and sort of why some Minecraft YouTubers are going over to it, as well as other YouTubers. In addition to that, we're also going to be working on the shopping district nether tunnel. So if you guys do enjoy these two things side by side, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. But let's get right on into it. I myself post a lot of Fortnite content, but I still post Minecraft. So before we get into this, no, I'm not quitting Minecraft. No, I have no plans of quitting Minecraft in the future, at least, you know, in the relative future. So there'll be a lot more Minecraft content from me before I start, you know, disappearing, if that'll even happen, which likely won't, because why would I disappear from something I enjoy? But to begin with, the thing with Fortnite is, Fortnite is super popular right now, and it's actually beaten Minecraft in search results, which, not that that's the only thing that matters, but it does show that there's a lot of interest in this game right now, Fortnite. So a lot of YouTubers who do gaming videos as a business look at the potential out of this. If the game is bigger than Minecraft and it's still not on a decline, then playing it is a good business move. That's not personally why I play it, but I do get from a YouTuber's perspective why they might want to play like that. In addition to that, there's a lot of reasons the game actually has the ability to stay so popular for a long time. With the first one being the way the game is monetized. You don't have to pay to play Fortnite, which is something that a lot of big games nowadays don't do. So Fortnite being one of the bigger games that doesn't require you to pay to play it further shows that the game will have a lot more players who will, you know, be able to come play it. Because not everybody has 20 bucks to put towards a Minecraft account or such. It's the reason that TF2 was so big, because it was free to play and it was fun for people. So Fortnite combines those very well, in my personal opinion. I mean, obviously it does come down to if you enjoy the game or not, and if you don't enjoy the game, then you don't have to play it. But the point is, there's just a lot more potential for people to play it because they don't have to pay to try it. You know what I mean? They don't have to pay at all. Because the way for everybody doesn't know, Fortnite makes their money based off skins. So skins are like a cosmetic, kind of like in Minecraft how you have a skin, except it's a pre-made one and you pay for it with somewhere between $5 to $20. Now, again, for some people that might be a crazy amount of money and you think it's stupid to pay that, but some people enjoy the look of skins and such. Plus, they have a few other ways they monetize, like battle passes and whatnot. I personally have only purchased battle passes, and it's likely all I ever will purchase. But, you know, there's just a lot of potential with the game right now, and I think a lot of YouTubers and a lot of players see that. So, why are Minecraft YouTubers switching off? There's a lot of different reasons, and Fortnite's not the only thing they're switching off to. There's YouTubers who switch to vlogs, who switch to challenge videos, who switch to traditional, you know, media spaces, whatever sort of future plan they have. They're not all Fortnite, but the concept is still the same, that they go to something that is new and that's still on a rise, generally. Now, Minecraft could very easily come back from this, and I strongly feel like it will. A lot of people say, oh, the Minecraft community's dying, blah, blah, blah. It's not dying, it's just going through a transitional period, in my opinion. Lots of creators are coming and going, and newer, smaller creators are getting a chance to take the spotlight. We've got creators like log.zip, who have the MMU series, and he's showing all these different creators who deserve to have a larger following, and he is helping them get there. So it's definitely doable, and there's gonna be a lot of big creators coming in all different spaces, whether that be survival, PvP, etc. There's just a lot of new creators and new talent coming around the block, basically, for a lack of a better wording, because that was a pun. But you know, there's that. But a lot of the old guys who've been playing Minecraft for 5, 6, 7 years on YouTube might want to move forward to a new style of content or a new game or something to keep it fresh for them. Because yes, the game updates and yes, new things get added, but there is a lot to be said that it's not updated fast enough for content creators who play it for a career every day to not get bored of it. I personally disagree with that. I think that I can, play the game in the same version forever and still have a lot of fun with it. But you really have to try to make it fun at that point. And not everybody's capable of doing that for, a unlimited amount of time. Like, obviously things can only be so fun until they're not. And a lot of YouTubers enjoy this and it's their dream job because they get to do what they enjoy. So when they see they don't enjoy Minecraft, they go, well, let's try something new that I can enjoy. And that could potentially take my audience to a new area that it's never been before. So in a sense, what they're trying to do is find fun in something that they, are doing. Because if you're going to produce content and you don't genuinely enjoy what you're doing, it shows 100%. There's no way for you to really be able to hide that well that you're just like faking it essentially. And also faking it, even if you do it, it's mentally and physically draining. And your audience will eventually pick up on it. And people come to YouTube for content because they prefer genuine personalities as opposed to actors for the most part. But there's that. But Fortnite specifically, the reason why a lot of creators choose Fortnite right now is A, it's a game that is very popular. And there's a lot of evidence of this. Like, we have Ninja, which is currently a world record breaking Twitch live streamer. He does lots of Fortnite. He's really good at the game. And he makes multiple millions a month off Fortnite exclusively. That's just one way to calculate his success, but I would personally put his success in the fact that he has over, probably by the time this goes up, 200,000 subscribers on Twitch, which, that's like a monthly payment thing you can do. He gets around 90k viewers on a bad day. Like, he gets a crazy successes there. So a lot of creators think Fortnite is huge, and I agree. And from a business perspective, it makes sense. But in addition to that, it's also brand new. And for a lot of the Minecraft people who say, this game doesn't update enough for me to have fun with it, Fortnite's been updating every single week for a really long amount of weeks, with every update adding something new to the game that actually really changes it, which makes it a ever cycling type of game for two things: gameplay and content. Because if every week something new comes, then every week you have at least one piece of content that you already know you're gonna make, because it's something that came out. In Minecraft, you sometimes have to figure out what you're gonna make a lot more in depth. And not that there's people who don't enjoy that. Like, I personally love the creative process of it, but some people who quote unquote, have other things they want to work on in life for a period of time, or they don't have enough time to dedicate towards this one video, having here's a new gun to showcase is huge for making content and making it fast, quick, and quality based, because that's a large thing. You can't spend 100 hours on a YouTube video if you want to post daily, because you need to have that. You need to have the you can't place pumpkins on the. Okay, you can't place those there. But you need to have a certain level of, quality meets quantity on YouTube, because watch time and the amount of times you post matters. So you don't get if you post once a week, you're generally going to do worse than somebody who can post daily for whatever type of content you're producing, whether that be vlogs, photography videos, Minecraft, gaming, whatever it is. The point is just the more you can post compared to the other people generally helps you out in the long run. So it's kind of important to try to manipulate your, videos so you get a mixture of quality and quantity, because you really need both of those to succeed, especially in this day and age on YouTube when there's so many creators who are trying to make a name for themselves. And Fortnite currently is one of the better ways to make a name for yourself in the community of YouTube, just because it's huge and there's a lot of people playing it, and it's a great game that, you know, you can play and have fun with your friends on, which is the reason I started it. A lot of my friends were recommending that I played it, so I played it. It was fun. I enjoy it, and I'm just having a blast with it. Like, it's one of those things that I personally find, like, entertainment in. And not that I don't find that in Minecraft, but Fortnite's just new, fresh for me. And I like both games, and both games keep me very entertained. So it's difficult to choose which game for me to play. Whereas some people can easily say Fortnite, 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 or Minecraft, Minecraft, Minecraft. Now, here's the important thing to note, okay guys? When a creator switches their content, it's a huge risk to them, their business, and their future. So, when people come around and in the comment section say, why are you playing this game? Go back to Minecraft. Or, why are you doing this? Go back to Minecraft. Or, you can't play this game. Go back to Minecraft. Things like that, they're just highly demotivating to the creator. If you don't enjoy the Fortnite content or whatever game it is, then just flat out don't watch it. You know, like there's tons of other Minecraft community creators on YouTube and Twitch and such, so you just find a new creator who does something similar that you enjoy. Because there's still a ton of creators in the community who are barely, you know, haven't even like really started, truthfully. So there's just a lot of negativity when it comes to creators switching what they're doing. But you have to remember, guys, everything evolves. Like, could you imagine if you worked in, like, let's go with, we'll do the military, because in the US military, you get promotions, basically. There's, like, different rankings, and you get promoted as time goes on, and as you do good deeds, etc. Things like that. So, just, like, imagine if you were always, like, I don't know all the rankings off the top of my head, but let's just say that you were quote-unquote tier 1 in the military, for lack of a better term, and then you eventually become tier 2. But what if you could never become tier 2? Some people would be satisfied with tier 1, but not everybody. And the people who aren't would need to try, you know, they would just be upset. So the people who are in tier 1 or Minecraft creator, as I'm looking at it, not that, and that's just due to time. It's not that Fortnite creators are better than Minecraft creators, but it's due to the timing, because Minecraft came first. And then trying to evolve to tier 2 of your content. Fortnite might be the way of going about getting to tier 2 and getting that, you know, future success, that longevity that happens with YouTube. Because Minecraft's popular and it's been popular for a long time. But not everything on YouTube has. Like, the prank community on YouTube is very small now compared to where it used to be, where they used to get hundreds of millions of views. Rivaling music videos. Can you believe that? Like, there were certain videos of pranks that rival the amount of views that music videos from Vivo YouTube channels get. That's insane to even fathom. But Fortnite's just a way to innovate, to get forward in your career on YouTube and increase your longevity. Just like doing good deeds and improving in the military would get you to the higher rank. It's sort of an element that was probably not the best way of me explaining it. I don't think I explained that properly, but hopefully some of you guys understand that part of the little video, just because, I mean, I'm not sure if I explained that good or not. But Fortnite, again, it's a highly innovative game mode. You know, it's very different. They add limited time modes to keep it fresh. They add things to keep it fresh. And yes, Minecraft does that too, you can argue, and I fully agree with that. Adventure maps, different survival updates, command block creations, mods, all that sort of stuff, mini games, servers, etc. I agree that all that stuff is innovative. I'm not gonna say it's not. But for a lot of people, they still find that not to be innovation, quote-unquote, enough for what they're looking for what their appetite for gaming is and really where they want to take it, you know what I mean? Which I don't think is wrong to say that maybe that you want something more. I don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting more innovation or more frequent updates or whatever it is. Now, what is wrong is expecting Mojang to provide it to you just because you exclusively are not okay with it. Like, people saying the game's dying because of Mojang, that's not true. Like, they're updating the game the same they've always been. They're updating the game better than before, making it better every single day, hiring new people. I mean, heck, the community manager for Minecraft even follows me on Twitter. They follow creators of all different sizes in the community. Like, there's elements of the fact that the game isn't dying, but some of the bigger people in the community might be. And because of that, people go, oh, well, now there's no creators for me to watch. You know what I mean? There's no creators I like, because I only like creator X, Y, and Z. But there's a lot of people who I think deserve recognition in the community. And there's a lot of iCrafters who fall under that. There's a lot of people who fall under that. Now, do I fall under that? I don't know. That's not something I can determine. That's not something you can determine. That's something that we'll see what happens, and that's how it'll be determined. Like, there's a chance it'll happen, there's a chance it won't happen. I don't really know. But regardless, I play Fortnite on the channel, and no, my Minecraft sub is not going to ever come to a quit in the very, very, very near future, at least. I would expect there to be a lot of hundreds of videos before I even consider slowing down on Minecraft videos. Because, see, I've been on YouTube for, like, well over 500 videos at this point. I think I'm at, like, 900. I'm gonna hit 1,000 videos this year for sure. But I'm just getting started. That's the thing, like, that I'm literally just getting started. Like, that's the thing I don't think a lot of people realize. I'm just beginning my career on YouTube. My success on YouTube is just getting started. So if it's not where you'd like it to be, well, it's gonna get bigger. And you should know that. Okay, now I did attack the pigmen. But we can go like this. Just block them in. There we go. That's a pearl. I do not want to use that. But, again, I don't think it's right to send hate towards creators just because you don't personally enjoy their content anymore. Because when someone really enjoys making what they're making and then they see that it doesn't work out the way that they want it to, that's such a bad feeling. Whenever you make a video and it just doesn't, like, your audience doesn't receive it well, that you think, you know, you put a lot of time and effort into and you thought it was a really high quality video and stuff, and then nobody in your community likes it, that's just such a bad feeling, and it's never a good one. So, of course, if you could try to be nice to creators who are switching, you know, if you really want them to stay with Minecraft, maybe explain to them why with, like, a logical reason as opposed to, your Fortnite content sucks, or your Roblox content sucks, or whatever game they decide to switch to sucks. That's just not a fair argument. That's not a valid claim. It's false, and you can't really just, like, you have to have an argument for why. And another terrible argument is, oh, you'll make more money, or oh, your channel's gonna die. Because they already know that when they risk it. They know that when they go to a different game, there's a chance their community can die, there's a chance their game, you know, their relevancy can decline. They know about that 100%. But they still take it because it's a risk of something that they want to try. And they're gonna try it. Like, I play other games on the channel, and I know that there's a chance you guys won't like that I play other games on the channel, but regardless, I'm gonna do it because it's something that I enjoy doing, and it's something that I feel that I want to do, and I'm gonna do what I want to do on this channel. And I think the same goes for bigger creators, except of course on their side there's a monetary risk, whereas mine is not as big of a risk because I'm not really making money out of it. And the pigmen are not hostile anymore, so that's good. But I think this tunnel is coming out pretty good. But yeah, Fortnite is huge in the community. It's not the only game in the community that's huge, of course, but it's one of the bigger ones. So I can see why, you know, creators are playing it, why, you know, like why other people are playing it, etc. You know, it's a fun game. It has millions of people who play it every day. I mean, the same goes for Minecraft, but we don't know how long Minecraft will have millions of players playing it versus Fortnite, which I can predict would be probably, depending. There's a few different ways that can happen with Fortnite. It can become a Pokemon Go and become huge and then just completely shrink. Or it'll become like a Minecraft, because it's past Minecraft in search results, and it's possible the game will be able to stay relevant for a long period of time. That's definitely possible. It's definitely obtainable. And for people to say, oh no, it's going to be dead in 3 weeks is pretty... that's a pretty strong opinion, because I don't think it's something that you can really back up, just because it's pretty unlikely. But I don't even think we have a... Do we have a flint and steel? We don't have flint and steel, so we have to go get one. But yeah, Fortnite, pretty huge game. There's a lot of potential with it. Like, it's going to probably be launching into esports. You got lots of esports elements to it, which is also huge, because then you have creators who become esports players, and that's like a dream for a lot of people. So that is definitely a cool thing to see in the community of Fortnite. But I think that the thing is, guys, the Fortnite community and the Minecraft community can exist in tandem. They can both exist in conjunction. Like, you can play both games, you can like both games, or you can just let each community be. There's no reason to attack another community just because they're quote unquote stealing your favorite YouTuber, because that's really not what that is not what is happening. Creators are able to try something new, and it's a creative thing that they get to do. Like, YouTube is a place for people to be creative, and you can only be creative in one medium for so long. You know, somebody can only paint for years before they decide they want to pick up a different medium to show what they're trying to do. That's why lots of painters become photographers, or why, etc. All these different people evolve into future different content type scenarios. I mean, heck, we have iCrafters who sort of do that. Like, we have Glitcher.b. He's a gamer, but also is trying to go into photography stuff as another way to creatively express himself, which I fully support that, and I think he should go for it 1000%. But if Fortnite's the new creative output that you're going to use, that's fine. Go ahead and use it. If that's the one that you want to pursue, then 100% pursue it. It'll be fine. Like, there's no reason to not take that risk if it's something that you want to do. Because if you fully believe something's going to happen and you work towards it, then it'll happen. It might take a lot of time for the creator to get back to where they were on far as YouTube quote-unquote success goes, whether that be ads, views, etc. But it's definitely doable. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of what you want to do in YouTube, it's definitely doable, it's definitely obtainable. And for people to neglect the fact that, no, if you quit Minecraft, your channel is going to be forever dead, and you're just, like, no. Like, there's a chance. But there's a chance Minecraft could just stop tomorrow too, you know what I mean? Mojang could just say, oh, you gotta pay now $400 a day to play if they really wanted to. Not that they would, because Mojang is a smart company full of really creative and intelligent individuals, but they could in theory. And that's the thing I'm trying to get at here, is they could if they want to. And that's definitely a thing. The same could go for Fortnite. Fortnite could say, okay, now you gotta pay $8,000 to play our game. And then the entire community of the game just leaves because nobody's paying $8,000 for Fortnite. Besides, maybe a few thousand people, which is a lot smaller than the Minecraft community. So, you know, there's that element of it. But it just comes down to do what you want to do on YouTube. And I think that if somebody wants to switch over, you should try to be more supportive or say nothing. Plain and simple. But if you guys did enjoy today's video and want to see more Let's Talk videos like this, where we say Let's Talk Fortnite versus Minecraft or something else in the future, let me know what topics you want to see, and I'll see you guys in another video. But the shopping haul Nether Tunnel went pretty well.